Good morning, Titans.
We hope you're ready for today's show.
As promised, we have footage from last week's Clash of the Titans competition.
Assistant Principal Rob Hasty is in the hot seat answering your questions.
Julian Gavino has the weather.
The California state budget crisis is hitting hard here at home. We'll show you some of the faces behind the numbers.
And sophomore Vanessa Rosales will share her personal story about the loss of a loved one.
So, stay tuned for our last big show of the year.
Because it's all coming up next.
Only on your Channel 5 Titan TV News.
Hello, Titans. Today is Wednesday, May 19th. I'm Anthony Gamble.
And I'm Amanda Fritz. So, how'd you enjoy the rally on Friday, Anthony?
Oh, it was really good. I enjoyed myself.
Oh, good. Who won again? I forgot.
Yeah, juniors did. Start your bragging. I knew it was coming.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how I forgot about that.
Yeah, whatever. Just get on with the show already.
If anyone missed the final rally of the year, it was last Friday. Student government went above and beyond to make it enjoyable for everyone, but it was the class of 2011 that came in first place. Reporter Vitaly Vechtamov filed this highlight package.
Welcome to the 2010 End of the Year Rally!
The California state budget crisis affects everyone in our school district. 25 teachers already have pink slips as they wonder about their futures. Reporter Amanda Fritz filed this story on the budget crisis and how it's altering Antelope High School.
Student government teacher Kristen Patton and English teacher Tyler Patton represent everything we want our second-year school to be. You can find them in their room helping students after school, grading tests at lunch, and running events like Cocoa and Cram. Married in October, the Pattons started their new life together with the purchase of a new home. In addition to making their mortgage payments and the normal stress of making ends meet, this couple has a whole new set of worries. Both teachers have received pink slips, meaning they may not be here when we get back in August. Behind me, room L112 is not just the class of student government, it's the home of student government. And although to the district, Mrs. Patton is a number on a page, to us, she's a real woman. She's a teacher, she's a role model, but she's facing the unknown and a lifestyle change.
It's been my heart and soul for the past 2.5 years, and it's been really difficult because finally the kids at Antelope High School are getting what my activities program is about and how we are promoting positive things for kids on campus. And it's really disheartening because I feel this pink slip situation goes to show that my hard work doesn't pay off in the long run. And that's a hard thing for me to accept because I teach my students to always work hard. And my work ethic is, even though I'm facing a pink slip, I still show up every day. We're having awesome events for kids. I'm trying not to let it affect my teaching, but I get really emotional, and I've even cried 2 times in class looking at my students thinking, oh my gosh, I've worked so hard and they might have to do without me next year.
Supporting his wife through these hard times, Mr. Patton is also hurt by the state's decision.
I've mentioned it a couple times. It feels like a kick in the teeth. You know, we came here to Antelope to be part of something new, to be part of something exciting, and it has been that. And to think that something that is wholly outside of my control can take that away from me has been really frustrating and really difficult to deal with.
The classroom is where these 2 individuals thrive, giving their students the tools and guidance they need. Mrs. Patton has overseen multiple dances, rallies, class competitions, and fundraising events here at Antelope. And it's this connection to the school that is still the hardest part of potentially leaving.
And now that we're both facing a pink slip, it's really hard because Mr. Patton is probably one of the best teachers I know. He can get kids to read that have never even read a book before, and it's hard to go home and see him and I, who love what we do every day, and know that we might not have a job. And our faith gets us through, but it's still hard to think, what if we don't have benefits? What if something terrible happens, like a car accident, and I don't have a job, and then somebody's disabled? What are we going to do? I woke up a couple in the middle of the night crying. I've been having to sleep on the couch because I really can't sleep at night because I am terrified that we won't be able to take care of each other. And we both work way too hard, and we're both really good teachers that care a lot about where we're at. So it's hard to know that it might all end.
Of the 25 pink slips handed out in the Roseville Joint Union School District, 15 of those went to teachers here. At the district meeting regarding the budget situation on May 4th, 7 teachers attended, as well as Principal John Becker. 5 out of those 7 teachers received pink slips. After concerned students, parents, and staff took to the microphone, Assistant Superintendent Gary Stevens broke down the budget for next year. It was estimated that the 2010-2011 school year will be one of the hardest years financially the state has seen. In a May 5th memo to district personnel, Superintendent Tony Minetti states, "We must finalize staffing decisions by the last week of May due to the significant number of transfers which would be required with teachers' layoffs." Cutting out $3.9 million this year and $4.9 million per year the next 2 years to come. Even with negotiations within the district, how do you tell a room full of kids that Mrs. Patton, whom they consider to be more than a teacher, might not be returning next year?
Being in her class, you realize that she honestly does everything for us, and she makes sure that everything is in the best interest of the students. And she's not only a teacher to a lot of us, but she's more like a mom, because she kind of like helped raise the culture at the school, and when you need something, she takes you in. So the school would totally like fall apart without her.
Negotiations to use furlough days and a percentage of the state reserve are still in the process of going through. However, the governor has already decided upon the state budget. Now it's up to the district to decide whether or not they want to apply those changes. As for the final result, I guess we'll just have to wait until fall. This is Amanda Fritz with your Channel 5 Titan TV News. You can always read the Titan Times online. However, the last issue of the paper for the year will be released on the last day of school, so there is still time to donate to the paper and support our Titan journalists. Thursday and Friday at lunch, expect to see staff writers collecting donations, so bring an extra $1 to donate.
Hopefully everyone on campus is excited for Day of the Titans on Friday. Reporter Tyler Kerr talked to Megan Hamilton to get more information about this event.
At Day of the Titans, we're going to have the pools open, the slides too. We're going to have a blow-up obstacle course, a blow-up slide. We're going to have a football tournament, a basketball tournament. The clubs will be selling food, so there'll be snow cones. The sophomore class is selling ice cream. 107.9 will be there. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
If you haven't picked up your yearbook, you can still do so before school, during lunch, and after school. Go to room S206 to get your yearbook as well as an extra autograph page for $2. You can still purchase a book for $75. Don't miss out on the second installment of the Titanium yearbook.